I was thinking about the idea that the service industry has changed, and there's a lot of arguments, a lot of people that are arguing, and it's interesting. I was reading some comments this week about someone who was reviewing uh, Cultura, one of our sponsors, and the owner, which is Steven. He's not with me today, but he had a response. He had a response, and the response was quite educational because the response was about you are actually not aware of what you're talking about several places. First of all, I think the guy was complaining about the guacamole on the taco, but he doesn't put guacamole on the taco. He puts cilantro, a kind of cilantro spread on the taco. So he was saying that's not real guacamole. And but he didn't have an understanding of what this kind of taco was. And of course, I was reading and I was just kind of curious of what was the whole conversation, what was going on. But then I started to think about the fact that this is a review culture, the culture of review and the culture of feedback. Is interesting. We've been asking for his business leaders, give us feedback. And of course, some feedback that's directly to you and you're asking for feedback, that usually is critical in a very positive way. It's a positive, critical thing that you can use. But there's a culture of review that people are just allowed to say whatever they want to say in review and comment and opinionate uh, all they want to online, and it becomes something that is not actually true. It's difference. I think there's a little bit of a difference in this culture between the consumer and someone who's a customer. And I believe that I can be a consumer, something I just tasted, but I'm not actually really wanting to be a customer. I'm just going to consume. There's a lot of things going on. I watch some of these food critics, in their car. They're food critics, no credibility, and I have to wonder, do I have the same taste bud? I mean, I'm listening to their criticism, and and I take it because I my visually I'm watching, I see the response, and I know that some of them are probably just going because they're getting paid, and some of I don't know. But the fact is there is a real world of criticism and a real world of review that's taking place right now. And I believe that is entering into our personal lives, is entering into our private lives, is entering into our business lives. That this world of review, this world of I'm going to tell my review, but you may have really bad taste. I don't know if you have good taste. I don't know if your review is a good taste review. I don't know what gives you the credibility. It used to be back in the day when someone was a food critic, they would give a review that was based upon their expertise. But now anyone can just turn on the camera and become a food critic and say this is the best taco or the best that or this is not the best. But we don't really know their criteria. And the reason I'm talking about this because there's something about this argumentative kind of space the world's in right now. And you may find yourself in some arguments in this next season, some things that are challenging you. There's a time in the Bible that the disciples were arguing. They were arguing in front of and Jesus around Jesus, and they were saying, "Who's going to be the greatest? Who's going to be the greatest of us all?" And Jesus turns to them and says, "The greatest of you all is the servant of all." The servant of all, the one that's going to be the greatest, is not the one that is entitled, is not the one that's going to do whatever they want to do. It's not the one that's going to say whatever they want to say. It's going to be the one that serves. And so there's a lot of people that are getting great by saying stuff and by being entitled, but they're not actually serving the world. And there's some places that I literally, when I go into a city, I want to know what they're saying on TikTok about this food. I want to find that food, and that serves me. But there's some people that are just out there criticizing. They're out there trolling people. And I want you to know the culture that you want to establish in your business, in your family, in your ministry, in your leadership, in your life is what Jesus was talking about. The best and the greatest person out there is to be the servant of all. So I want to talk to you a little bit about serving, because serving is something that really sets you apart from anyone else. And when we talk about serving, we think about perfection. But I don't want to start with perfection. When we talk about serving, I want to start with excellence. The idea is that when we serve excellence, when we're doing our best in this moment, we're going to get better tomorrow because we're going to have better tools. We're going to have better skills. We're going to have better talent. We're going to have better people around us. We're going to get better every single day. But our idea is perfect, but our execution of that idea may not be perfect, but it will be excellent. And we will continue to push it into a realm of excellence until it becomes what we perfectly match to what we imagine. It may not be perfect to everyone. And that's one of the things that's challenging about the world, is that what I like is not perfect for everyone. But what I like is excellence. And as long as I push for excellence, it's going to be good for who I want it to be good for. And that's one of the reasons we very much encourage you to pick your target, to know who you're targeting. Maybe you're targeting a consumer, but not a customer. You need to find out who you really want to speak to. Who is your message for? Who are you actually engaging? Now, we do Success Church on Wednesday mornings. Now, I know that that's not everyone's cup of tea. Success Church, that sounds so strange. What are you talking about, Success Church? Another channel we have the Truth Unveiled. Truth Unveiled is different. That's a little bit punchier in a different direction. Maybe we'll talk about political views. Maybe we'll talk about other things. Success Church, guess what we're talking about? How a church that's built based upon biblical strategy of how you can become successful. Now, I have people that are grieved by that, people that are vexed. I'm vexed by it. Right? They have these challenges, these problems, but that's not my client today. That's not the person who I'm talking to. And I don't mind them keeping going through. I know they're going to leave a review. They're going to say something, because that's the culture we're in. People are in, they don't know how to recognize this is not for me. So I'm going to move on. But if it's not for you, don't actually write a bad review. Don't actually say something, because you're not the client. If I go in some place and I'm looking for burgers, and I go into a pizza joint, I'm like, they don't have any burgers. Well, that's idiotic for me to leave a review because it's a pizza joint, right? So we have this world, this culture where everything that I say matters, and no intentionality matters. If I'm intentionally doing something, if I'm doing it the way that I do it, and I'm doing it for the client that I want to do it, I'm serving them with the level of excellence I have, then that should be recognizable, because it's intentional. Excellence is an intentional thing. When we're pursuing excellence, it means I'm going to get better, and I'm going to get better. I'm going to be great today, but I'm going to be better the next day. I'm going to be better the day after that. And when you realize that you're growing a business, you're growing a life, you're growing a ministry, you're growing. And when you choose to grow, you choose to grow. Just choose to grow. Don't choose to be perfect for everyone. You're not going to satisfy everyone. You're not going to make everyone happy. That's really a problem. If you think everyone's going to be happy and no one's going to be mad at you, you should have people mad at you. You should have people that literally don't like what you do. That's great. That's not your customer. That's not who you want to work with. That's not who you want to pay attention. You want them to keep on moving. Keep on moving, buddy. I don't need you here, because I'm not here serving you. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the person that knows what I do, and I'm targeting them, and they're going to love what I do, and they're going to expect me to do it well every single time, and they're going to expect me, and they're going to be glad that I'm getting better every single day. And when I choose to do that, when I choose to live like that, and I choose to run my business like that, and I choose to do whatever I do, there is a place in us that we launch from. And that launch is beautiful. Launch where you are. Go with where you are. Do with what you're doing right now. Do it. Just do it. People they have things inside of them they want to do, and they're waiting for the perfect day. Can I tell you, don't wait for the perfect day. Do what Jesus did. Serve the greatness that's inside of you. And that's what I believe that Jesus was saying. The one that's going to be great, they're going to have something great inside to serve. Take that which is inside of you and serve someone with it. Serve the world around you with it. Serve the people that you encounter, the people that you know are here for you, and you're there for them. They're there for it. And when you serve that, you find that person and you serve them, it's going to be a life transformational thing in your life and in their life. You're not here for everyone. Your goal is not to actually make everyone like you. Stop that. Just stop it. Stop with the idea that everyone is going to like you. The person that sets the review, they don't care if you like them or not. They don't care. That's the idea, is that people are doing things out of carelessness. But what if you do things out of service? You're going to actually serve the world around you. And we're actually losing a bit of a service culture in the world, that people are actually losing the idea that we're serving and we're here to serve. There's a strong entitlement coming. There's a strong entitlement in the earth. And I wrote about it years ago. I wrote about it in this book, The Followership. And followership really is about how to develop a culture of followership in your business, in your ministry, in your life, where you do things intentionally, where people know exactly how and what to do, right? If they work with you, they know how to do it, and they know what to do, and they know who to reach. They know everything. So when you develop that service, I start off the book with Michael Jordan serving his his life on the court, being a coach on the floor, being someone that says, I know I have a coach, but I'm going to be the coach on the floor. This is what Pat, his coach said. He's the coach on the floor. He's my coach on the floor. He's the guy that's handling the business on the floor. He is serving the coach as if he is the coach on the floor. That's a different level of service. That level of service then takes the gameplay to another level. What happens if your team is serving you as if they're the coach on the floor? Everyone's serving. You're serving them. They're serving the client, the customer, and the customer is being served well with excellence and everything's growing. I want to talk to you today, just talking to you briefly about the greatness that's inside of you. There's a greatness that God has given each and every one of us. And when Jesus says, this is going to be the greatest of all, the greatest person of all is going to be the servant of all. The servant of that can actually serve the best part of you to the people around you. Do your best to serve everyone. Not everyone's going to be happy with you. I want you just to take this idea today that you have greatness in you. You have a skill, you have an ability, you have a talent, you have a grace, you have something that's yours. You have a story. Some of you need to write a book. You just need to do it. You need to write a book. What if no one reads it? It's not about what you're worried about. It's not about the fear. It's about the accomplishment, the actual idea that you have something to tell and actually doing it. Just do it. Tell the story. Let it fall where it falls. Do your best in marketing. Get it out in front of us. Someone's going to read it and it's going to transform someone's life. It may not transform the whole world's life, but that's the goal. You want to transform everyone that reads it, everyone that picks it up, put it in front of as many people as you can, have them read it, and then walk with them in life. Let them read the book. Get the book out there. Some of you, you're waiting to do the best podcast, but you haven't even started. Well, you need to serve the greatness that's inside of you right now. There's something great inside of you. Get started. Well, what's the greatness in me? What have you gone through? What have you walked through? What have you overcome? What have you reported from someone else? Someone else, they told you a story and you said, that story is great. These are the things I learned from it. That's a reporter model. Go and be the reporter. Get some knowledge from other people. Take that knowledge and then report on that in your podcast. Go and read a book and report on it. Report on and review the book in your podcast. Tell the things that you learn. Don't just talk about the negative. Tell the things that you learn. Tell the things that you like about it. Then go and do something. Go do that thing. Maybe you wanted to take a vacation that, we call it the bucket list or the things. Whatever it is, go and do it because there's a level of greatness that's inside of you right now that the world needs to be served. Serve it. Serve that greatness. Let that greatness be released, and then you will be better yourself because you've accomplished something that's been inside of you, stuck inside of you, is now released. Is now released, and other people are benefiting from it. And then at the same time, you are helping other people who need their next level to go to the next level. Someone sees you do what you've been afraid to do. That gives them courage to go and do what they've been afraid to do. Just turn on the camera. Just start talking. I don't know what to say. Well, sit down and write some ideas down and just start talking. Put up some more posts. Decide something today. Make a decision. I'm going to serve the greatness that's inside of me, and I'm going to serve this kind of person, the person that was just like me. The person that was having this same kind of struggle, that's who I'm talking to. Now, later, you can talk to the rest of the world. Just talk to that person that was having the same struggle. Maybe you're thinking, I don't want to do it every day. I don't want to go live every day. I don't want to do this. Talk to that person. Talk to that person. You talk to you and turn. Now, this is one thing about camera. This is what you want to do on the camera. You want to think of the one person you're talking to. Don't think of the millions of people. Don't think about, I'm talking to all these hundreds of people, these thousands of people. Just talk to one person. It could be a nephew. It could be the advice you always wanted to give your best friend, or the advice that you wanted someone to give you. Just sit and talk to you 13 years ago, 10 years ago. Just see that person in your eye, your mind's eye, and then look at the camera right there in the camera and just talk to that person. Tell them all the things you would tell them. If you're a grandparent, tell your grandchildren what you want them to know. Just sit in the camera and tell them. Serve the greatness that's inside of you. Just serve it. Give it out because there's someone that needs it. There's someone that needs to read it, someone that needs to hear it, someone that needs to know it. And when you do that, maybe the rest of the world will capture it, maybe not. But the fact is you're talking to that one person. And if you approach it that way, every day you're talking to that one person. I'm going to go live today. I'm going to talk to that one person. I'm going to go live tomorrow. Maybe you don't go live every day. Maybe you go live once a week, like Success Church. But you go live and you talk to that one person, and that one person is who you're talking to. If you get critics and you get trolls and you get people talking and all these things, it's none of their business. It's none of their business, because you're not talking to them, because they're consumers, not customers. You want the person that you're supposed to talk to, that one person. And when you do that, when you sit down and write a book, guess what? You're going to write the book to that one person. Don't write the book to 15,000 people, because when you start to go and look and see how many book sales you have and it's not 15,000 people, you're going to be upset. Write the book to one person and just keep on writing. Don't stop writing. Don't stop writing. Don't stop videoing. Don't stop coaching. Don't stop training. Don't stop educating. Don't stop. Now you'll find yourself going through so many trends. Now, since I started doing videos in 2016 and before that on television, before I started, listen, there's been so many trends. This week, the algorithm is doing this. This week, the algorithm is doing that. This week, the algorithm is always moving. The algorithm is always changing. But one thing the algorithm is always doing is trying to connect you with people. So don't be stuck on what the algorithm is doing. Just focus on the people that you want to connect with. Serve the greatness that's inside of you. And when you serve the greatness that's inside of you, whether it's the algorithm, whether it's God, or whether it's a friend, someone's going to find you. And when they find you, it's going to be the best thing that's ever happened to them, because you're going to be serving exactly what they're looking for. Don't get caught up in all the stuff. Now, of course, as you become more excellent, you're going to learn more about algorithms. I don't even know about algorithms. I study them, and I realize I just need to turn the camera on, because I can get busy studying the algorithm and stop turning the camera on. But if I turn the camera on, I'm going to show up, and just show up and show up. I'm going to keep on writing my books. I'm going to keep on writing the book, Followership. I'm going to write the next book. Just finished another book called The Lemonade Stand that's coming out soon. Got another book in the pipeline that's the Doctrine of Authority. That there's things that are constantly being outputted, because there's something that I feel like I need to serve. It's not for everybody, but it's for somebody. And when you realize who that somebody is, and when that somebody finds you, their life's going to be changed. Your life is going to be transformed. There's always going to be the new this, that, this. Doesn't matter if you're on TikTok this week and then you're on, MySpace comes back next month. It doesn't matter. Just show up every single time. You're on X. It was Twitter. Now you're on Threads. Just show up. Keep showing up, because you're going to keep showing up and people are going to find you. Serve the greatness that's in you. How can I be the greatest? The argument's going on in front of Jesus, and they're debating. And Jesus says the greatest of all is the servant of all. Just choose that you're going to serve everyone that comes in front of you. Everyone that stops by your page, everyone that stops by your blog, everyone that opens up your book, everyone. I'm serving all the people that are listening and watching and coming. I'm serving them. And when I serve them, I step into greatness. Step into your level of greatness. Be the best and most greatest person you can be possible, because you're serving someone. And don't hold back your service. Don't be perfect. Be excellent. As you pursue excellence, excellence means in the Greek to throw beyond the other, throw beyond the measure, throw beyond the mark, standing next to someone and you're going to outthrow them. Throw your best throw. Do your best shot. Do your best writing. Do your best singing. Do your best. And if you do your best, it is the excellence that you need today. And then tomorrow, do your best. Shoot beyond that. Do a better. Be more intentional. Be more focused, whatever it is. Then the next day, do better than that. Then every day you're becoming increasingly more excellent, and you're growing in the greatness of God's grace on your life. Don't use his grace in vain. Don't let it become a vanity grace, which means you don't use it. Show it. Vanity is not showing it. Vanity is not the fact that you showed it off. Vanity is that you have called your gift empty. You say that you don't have a talent. You say that you don't have an ability. You say you don't have something. Well, what if someone writes a bad review? Listen, you'll get a lot of bad reviews. Just know it. But those are not your clients. Those are your consumers. And those people have tasted your stuff and they don't understand it and they're moving on. That's fine. Let them go. You have more people to serve. There's billions of people on the continent, on the globe, sorry. Billions of people in the globe, billions of people around the world. Serve them and you'll be someone that is bringing about change. Do what Jesus told you to do. Be the greatest, serve the greatness that's inside of you to someone that's around you, and make sure that it's presentable to everyone, that when they open it up, when they read it, when they watch it, and when they're whatever they listen to it, you've done your best, but you can get better tomorrow. We'll see you next week on Success Church. Tracy Armstrong, God bless you. Appreciate you all. Don't stop. Keep on fighting. Keep on writing. Keep on believing. Keep on going. Keep on standing. Keep on trusting. God has a plan for you, and he's going to do a great work in your life. All right. Blessings.